Today on Let's Talk About Games, we took a little trip to Austin, Texas for the Classic Game Fest.
We're known for giving really stupid discounts.
So I'm like, how much? 60. 60 is a bit rich for my blood.
Coffee that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About Games. We are here at the Yucatan Taco Stand. As always, I'm James.
And I'm Colin.
Let's get started to the meat and potatoes of this episode. This past weekend, we took a little trip to Austin, Texas for the Classic Game Fest. Well, let's start from the beginning here.
Okay.
We woke up roughly, 5 in the morning each? So I have just made it to Colin's house. Let's see if he's ready to go on our trip to Austin.
Yes.
This is Gex calling, Dollface. We want to get on the open road because from where we're at, if you leave at around 6 a.m., you can get to Austin by about, 8 or 9.
No, maybe like 9:30, 10.
You bought me donuts.
I did buy you donuts.
You don't mind if I get one more thing? No, go ahead. Could I get cherry sprinkles? Okay. Could I just have a small coffee? But anyways, you ready to eat kolaches and donuts and go to Austin?
Let's kolache about gaming. The drive up was really fun. We listened to a bunch of different game soundtrack. Like James showed me
Mega Man 9.
Yeah, and Studiopolis from
Sonic Mania,
which is really cool.
Look at this beautiful sunrise. AutoZone. Sharon Williams paints.
I love the look of AutoZone in the morning. You ready to do some severe road tripping?
I am, and nobody can really see your face because the light doesn't check out too well. There you go.
Copy that.
Copy that.
Copy that.
Coffee that.
So we have made a pit stop for reasons.
Yeah.
Colin, what have you picked up?
I got a bottle of water, a Mountain Dew Baja Blast, and just pretzel M&M just to get us over to Austin. And just God.
How much was that?
It was $5.
You didn't haggle them down?
Huh?
You didn't haggle them down?
No, I didn't. It was just $5. I'm not gonna haggle the poor Texaco lady down. But you know what's really nice though? It's so quiet out here. It's so relaxing. Just look at this.
Look at this. This is beautiful.
We've got to make it real. We've got to make it real. We've got to make it real. We've got to make it real.
And we're pretty much in Austin.
Yeah, we're in Austin. What do you think of Austin so far?
I like the highway.
We were there half an hour before it opened.
We were there half an hour before it opened, like James said. We went into the convention center. There was already how long was the line? Like more than 50 people.
Like 100 people.
Yeah, we were waiting in line for a good 30 minutes, and these people before us, they just decided to chill out too.
Colin, are you ready?
Yeah.
For some video games.
I'm very ready. Yeah, we're standing in line. We're here like 40 minutes early than usual.
45 minutes early.
Yeah, and we're just meeting up with guys.
It's already a lot.
We're like towards the end, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I'd rather we get here now than later.
Ready for CGF 2016?
Yeah! Come on, I'm filming.
They were lame.
We're just going in. Come on.
Ladies.
We're just going in.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, we finally get into the convention itself, and what do you think?
I remember it was big, it was loud, it was really cool. tons of different vendors selling anything from NES to art commissions, and it was really fun to go around and look at every single booth. And then like right in the back there was a big center for like arcade games and tons of TVs hooked up with like NESs and N64s, so people were playing Smash and like Mario Bros. It was super fun.
So first things first, what were we looking for at Classic Game Fest, Colin?
I was looking for a copy of retro Pokemon games because that's what I want to start collecting. Strictly handheld, and just I didn't really have an idea of what I wanted. Just if I saw something cool and I liked it and I had the money for it, I would get it. What about you, James?
So funnily enough, there's only one game I was looking for myself, and that was Viewtiful Joe for the GameCube. But there were two other things. So I was looking for a copy of Final Fantasy V Advance for my girlfriend Emily because she loves the Final Fantasy games. And then I recently found that N64 at 2nd and Charles. The coolest thing I found is out front at 2nd and Charles said free stuff, no only broken electronics. And I look in and I find an N64. Granted, it has a sticker on top, and it was missing the jumper pack, and it has a little crack in the back by where the power supply was, and it was missing the power supply, but for free, I couldn't pass it up. And I wanted to fix it up, and I needed a jumper pack and a power cable for it. The first thing we find, though, is a guy selling plushies. Hey! Oh my gosh, you guys have a lot of plushies.
Yes, and y'all can get first customer discount.
Oh, really?
We're known for giving really stupid discounts. I'll be like, I like your shirt discount.
And the gentleman running the stand was like, you know what? I like giving discounts. You guys are my first customers of the day. First customer discount.
Do you play Pokemon Go? What team?
You first.
It depends on how big of a discount you're gonna get.
He's Valor, I'm Mystic.
Yeah, I'm Valor.
We're Mystic, but it's okay.
Please don't give me the...
Yeah, so you get friend discounts. Squirtle is 15, but you can get it for 12 because you're Mystic and it's blue.
This Dragonite. How much for this Dragonite?
It's the same size as Squirtle, so it's also 15. So you can both get them for $24 and you got $6 off.
Wow, that's pretty neat. I got a little Dragonite plush. James got a little Squirtle plush, marked off by about 40%. It's really cool.
You got them both for like 15 bucks.
James got the cheaper choice, of course. But
because I'm Jewish.
hey, now that's a Magenda heave I could get into.
I think I have 5.
Next, we start looking around, and there's cosplayers. I saw this really cool person dressed up as Springtrap from the Five Nights at Freddy's series. There were tons of Master Chiefs, a couple of fighters from Street Fighter. Like I saw Sub-Zero and what's the name of the reptilian guy in Street Fighter?
Street Fighter. You mean Mortal Kombat?
Oh my god, did I just call Mortal Kombat fighters Street Fighter fighters? I'm sorry.
So we're looking around, right? And I do end up finding Viewtiful Joe, but something more. I find a copy of Banjo-Kazooie for cheap.
I can buy this one for you.
You got 10 on you?
I don't have any change on me.
Dang. That's good. By chance would y'all be willing to do both for 40?
Yeah. If you like our Facebook page.
Absolutely.
All right. Life and Red Label Games. All right, write these two in for 40.
This N64 I'm fixing up, I want to give to my friend Olivia, as her birthday was recent. She recently had her birthday, I should say, in proper, real English.
I also find a copy of East 7 for the PSP.
Now I have some way to play every single game in the East series. The only one I'm really missing is East 8, which just came out in Japan.
Which James loves the East series, and if it wasn't for me, he would have missed it. Wow, those ladies were wearing a lot of perfume. I remember I had taken a couple of Wii games and PSP games that I didn't play anymore to get sold, because it was also a swap meet. You could trade for stuff and sell your things. And I sold everything. I sold half of my stuff to this gentleman for 20 bucks, and the other half for 25. So I walked out with a pretty okay deal. Not the best, but whatever. I was just looking to get rid of the stuff. And I also got myself a copy of Sonic Lost World and Castlevania Circle of the Moon. Is that what
For
it's
the
called?
3DS.
Yeah, both
that's a
for the
good game.
3DS. I haven't played Castlevania yet, but Sonic Lost World was pretty fun so far.
That's no good.
We're walking around, and Colin does this trade-in because he's looking for 3DS stuff. And I find a copy of Final Fantasy V Advance. Would you do a small trade?
That'd be up to him. That one's his.
Yeah, not for 5 Advance.
I'm sorry?
If I do a small trade, would I be able to get a little bit off that?
I'll give you like 10 trade on that.
Yeah, and then I could give you 10 cash.
Yeah, that'll work.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, I can definitely do that. That's just how the tortilla folds. So I find that, but then below I notice a box marked 3 for $5, and they have NES games.
If you're looking to sign up for the Austin contest, go visit Eurocon.
So I got copies of Pinball, Astyanax, and Hide Glide. Hide Glide is one of the worst games ever made, by the way, but I got it.
Hey, collectors collect anything.
Going around more, and I find a purple N64 controller. I don't know what the actual purple is. I know they have like jungle green and whatnot. But hey, that's pretty cool. That could go with Olivia's N64, so
That's true.
I picked that up. There's this one store there, and it's just a bunch of...
What were
You're
they?
fixing a photo bomb, y'all. Or a video bomb.
Thanks. Whatever.
Thanks for your courtesy. And there's this stand there, and they just have bins of stuff marked at $1 each. I'm like, maybe I can find the rest of the N64 stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember. It was like being right in the center of the convention.
Oh, and this is where we find it. Help me find a 64 and a 64 battery. So we go in, we just start digging, right? And we find nothing. Here we are looking around this awesomely massive convention, and I run across TurboGrafx 16 games.
Oh, that's right. You did see a couple of
I
those.
love the TurboGrafx, and they have a copy of a game I've been looking for quite a while.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yes, and this is Bonk's Revenge for the TurboGrafx 16. I've owned Bonk's Adventure. It's one of like the 7 Turbo games I own. But Bonk's Revenge is complete in box. It has the case, it has the manual, it has Manuel. So I'm like, how much? 60. 60 is a bit rich for my blood, but it's not a bad price.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I brought some NES games to trade. My friend here is a very hard worker.
Oh, shut
He can work holidays.
Oh my gosh. Stop. He's trying
Wait a minute.
He's trying to.
You work holidays?
No.
We haggle back and forth for a while.
It wasn't that long.
Could you put this in this bag? So I managed to work out this right here. A trade.
Yeah.
What's up? We come to a deal and Bonk's Revenge for the TurboGrafx 16 is mine. Let's shake on it. Austin's a big city, and we had an entire weekend to spend there. Join us next time as we go over our Super Austin adventure.
Ooh, Super Austin, super cool.
These enchiladas are pretty good.
Yeah?
Don't you wish you had a more substantial meal?
No, dude, honestly, this taco enough was more than enough for me.
Crap. Are you going to catch that Dabbercon?
I want to. God damn it. Don't ask us why James is looking for a Nokia N-Gage. Personally, I think he's going to attach it to the end of a really big stick and use it as a hammer. How much did you end up paying for it?
I'm not saying.
Oh, that's right. James actually haggles up. He doesn't know how to haggle down.
So,
What happened?
I got lost.
so we go in, we just start digging, right? And we find nothing.
So I've already picked up my Skyzer Arcadia Legends. I picked up JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on Dreamcast. He's picked up his Rapid-Fire 2. And then we got these. So all I'm missing is my quarantine.
Alright, so you know the sad thing is, literally the only thing we're looking for we haven't found yet is a Chicken 64 controller and power cable. Colin,
What?
do you love your video games?
Yes, I do.
Do you love them more than life itself?
Probably.
Is this why you do not have a girlfriend? Come on.
Not the reason I don't have a girl.
Come on, ladies. He's single.
Oh my god, stop it.
That's just how the tortilla folds.
Next time on Let's Talk About Games, what secrets does the Capitol hold? Will they fix that N64 for Olivia? And will they get mugged at flea markets? Tune in next time to find out.